Hello and welcome to another Train Sim TV video. In this one we're going to be doing a scenario from Robo 13. We did this scenario on the stream, enjoyed it very much. I thought it'd be worthwhile doing this one as a video. Plenty of AI, some brilliant stuff at the end as well, so we'll do that as well. We'll get to watch all that. Morning driver, welcome to Blackpool North on this unusually warm March morning. Today you're in charge of 1Y56, the 0852 Blackpool North-Manchester Airport, as far as Preston. Your book stops for today are Layton, Poulton-Le-Fylde, Kirkham and Wesham, and finally Preston. Please check your briefing for more information. So, class 175, not something we do very often. Getting into this now because obviously we're gearing up for Cumbrian Coast in good time. So there'll be a lot of 175 action because they used to stomp on that route. So why not do some on here? Because again, this was their stomping ground for a good while as well when they first started operation. Right, so let's get the thing set up. The door's open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter your code. 1127 and F2. So there we go. That's that set up. Instrument lights are on. And where are my headlamps? I forget. I don't know where they are. I've forgotten. Are they up there? There they are. Headlamps day. Right, easy, done. How hard was that? Right, we're on Northern Lines, which is the original Northern Lines route from ourselves. You can pick this up from On-Track Simulator, On-Track Simulation actually, On-Track Simulator. We've also got the electrified version on there as well. The original one has the option, of course, where you can drive to Bernays as well, so that's not on the electrified version because it got severed off when they actually the route up. So there is that option on there. Blackpool South, no scenery, and nothing with scenery south of Preston. Excuse me, nice little run to Preston at least. Don't know whether we'll finish any more scenery or not. Fully committed now to doing Cumbrian Coast and going further afield with that in time. I'll put the link for the scenario into the description as well for you guys. We should get the road. Well, we've got the road. We'll just get the all clear. Right, son. So these are hire-ins at the minute. Obviously, you can see there's no branding as such. As well, you can see they've got the mixed destinations on there. We're also on the South Lakes Wild Animal Park, some Artron Tiger. Passengers are also now boarded and we are ready to depart. Next up is Layton. Make sure I'm in the right actual setting. On the power brake controller. Always forget how quiet these are in the cab. That's why I get to use the actual network handle for this. There's a little Easter egg Robbo puts in with these. I'm not going to show it in here because I've seen it already. I'll let you guys find that. He has a little trademark. There's a few scenario creators that have started doing this, where they have their own little trademark sort of loco or unit, which is quite cool. I think they're sort of catched on from Richard Fletcher because I know he puts the Shark brake van in his scenarios. Adam Haig uses the Academy 170 and Robbo uses the Police Class 37. It's usually a game of finding these things as well whilst we're doing the scenario. And sometimes I actually don't find them. Some of them are really, really well hidden. Adam Haig's ones are really hard to find sometimes. It phases me how we managed to hide them and I don't see them. would have screenshotted that, but bad Kuju Bridge. Bad Tom because we had nothing available at the time. That is one of the first bridges that I actually made for the route. It probably was the first bridge, actually, to be fair, because I did start at Blackpool North when I made the route. And there was not really much available to make it. It was a very, very poor kit bash. If I was making the route from scratch today, I would probably have requested that within the team as a hopeful custom asset. Some lovely mixtures of liveries as well in this one. It's in one of them brilliant eras. There's all sorts knocking about. So this is Layton. Another local one to myself. I come here quite a bit as well, usually sometimes doing footing and stuff like that. So the test trains due through, I'll sometimes use the station for a photo. Although it's quite dicey sometimes because a lot of the time you can get bowled. I've been bowled a few times there in the past. It doesn't seem like too many people got on here, but we are now ready to depart. It's pretty simple. The majority of the route I can actually do throughout the hood. 70 all the way down through to Kirkham, bar obviously the drop at Poulton. Class of 75 after Kirkham all the way through to Preston, where it drops to 35 just before Fylde Junction. It's pretty easy one to keep on without the hood. Just come to Carlton Crossing. Knock the power off and we'll just start putting the brakes on because it goes down to 35 just at the bottom of this straight. Just putting the first step on the brake as well. Holds itself quite nicely. And that is 35. No, it's not. It's 25. Even further. I've slowed down even more. So many moons ago, where that fence is on the left, that used to also be railway. That used to take you towards Fleetwood. Used to be a triangle junction here, and there also used to be the Holt Curve station as well, just by the bridge up on the left. The bridge is still there today. It carries the main road. Definitely a nod to the station. It's still there. You can definitely tell there used to be a station down there with a walkway that goes down by the park. Not sure if there's any platforms or anything still there, but You can definitely tell it was. My favourite 158 liveries is this one, is the Yorkshire Metro livery, Northern Metro. I've caught many 175s from this station when I was just young. Used to always go out for days out and stuff like that. Usually would go to like Grange over Sands and stuff in the summer, so we'd jump on here, go to Preston, change, and then catch another 175 with the airport to Barrow service, and jump off there and spend the day, have a walk around and have a picnic and all that. Usually I'd dinner by the just by the station, next to the park. You could actually sit by the track. You used to always see the nuclear flash trains pass by, which was absolutely hellfire because it was 37s and 20s back then. That stops Kirkham. Can't be a bit of jointed track as well. Here's one of the other 175 hirings there. Which ones are they named? I don't actually look when I did this on stream. I know these ones are named because you sort of slightly see them. Manchester Commonwealth Cruiser. Ah, yes. Commonwealth Games. I do remember these having Commonwealth names at the time when that was on. Commonwealth Cruiser. I wonder if they both have that same name. Interesting. Valhalla Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Commonwealth Games in 2002. I was just starting high school, leaving primary school. It was leaving primary school. I remember year 6. We actually did stuff to do with the Commonwealth Games and stuff. That makes me feel really old. We've just gone past the site of the old signal box there at Singleton, Wheaton Bank. Big massive footbridge as well there now. That foot crossing we've just gone over is shut and there's a big bridge in its place. Quite in the middle of nowhere really. I did go there when the class 90s were coming to Blackpool for the trial rules to hopefully have been what would have been Grand Central coming to Blackpool, but that never obviously happened because of COVID and everything around it. I came down there and I tried a photo. Very hard with the OHLE, I must say, especially if the light's in the wrong place. Not too far now from Kirkham, so we've got the junction that comes in with Blackpool South, and then we'll cross over just by the signal box, and we'll head ourselves into the platform, which will be our last station stop before Preston. Slowing down now for the junction. Just slowing ourselves down nicely there for the 30 mile an hour. If it was continuing on the fast, it would be 40, but on this occasion we will be taking the track to the right. And just coming in as well is the line from Blackpool South in a moment. So we'll just see the fence through the window over there, the tree line coming in. We join up just over there, just where the lights are. Back up to 40, we'll give it a short burst on the power and then we'll slow ourselves down for the station. Let's come up to Fox's Biscuits on the left hand side as well. This location on the right hand side is quite decent if you're local to the area and looking for somewhere to photograph. Coming down this side road is quite decent, even now with the OHLE you do get some really nice views. As the OHLE, if I remember correctly, all the masts are on the left hand side of us, so nothing's in your way. So yeah, you get a decent view. And with it on a bend as well, you can see straight down the line. You don't normally get bothered down there either. I mean, it is a road down to the Network Rail compound, but I don't park anywhere near there. There's plenty of space. Get a couple of vans that go down there to other industry places, but you never get bothered. It's nice and quiet as well. Not too long here. It's a nice 75 mile an hour junction. My God, 75 mile an hour section to Fylde Junction. That was a struggle. Oh. God, that's an annoying noise. I'll stop now. Sorry. Anyway, right driver, we are ready to depart. That is how you pass time when you're at a station. Mess about with the blinds. Train sim hacks with Tom. And off we go. So we'll pass through Solwick shortly as well, which is one of the lesser used stations on the line. Only sees 1 or 2 trains a day, mainly for the workers at the BNFL plant. go for my favourite viewing box. So obviously this station wasn't quite updated like this in this era. There was some change, obviously that was sort of done for the OHL, but we had the custom model, we just thought we'd use it anyway. I love the box. One that Dan Holmes did for us. I think possibly that might be the last section of jointed track as well before Preston. I believe there's talks as well. I'm not sure if it's happening or not, but there's possible talks of the new station being opened up around here. Not overly sure what's going on with that at the minute. I did see a lot of talk about it in like on Facebook posts and YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I don't think anything's ever started. I know they're building a new motorway road around here as well. Not sure if it's in sort of line with all that. Possible park and ride. Lash up. Apologies for this section. It's always a little bit sketchy. It takes a bit to load the lofts in sometimes. There's just so much going on in Preston. They'll just pop into view at the last second. If there was any area I could have rebuilt better, it would have been this section. If I was to do it today. Just slowing down now for the 35 mile an hour, I believe. It's just at the end of the bridge. It's a right random on this because it loaded this section on the stream, but it's loaded other bits in this time around. It's really weird. Very temperamental. It's the same sort of bug that you see on West Coast Mountain South, where at Willesden everything loads in at the last minute. It's literally like that. The wires haven't even loaded at the minute. Pretty bad actually. It's never been this bad before. They'll just pop into view. It's one of them things, unfortunately. Again, if I was to build it, say it's coming now, if I could rebuild the route, I had the time to rebuild it all, I'd do it totally different. Wouldn't have as much scenery, not as many lofts in this area. Unfortunately, I just don't have that time to sit there and rebuild this again. I don't really want to rebuild Preston again ever either. I've done it that many times now. It's becoming second nature. So the start of some pretty cool AI coming now. We cross over as well. I think it's platform 4, I think we call that. I'm just waiting for a road over. Once this 90 passes, we should be alright to cross over. It is platform 4. A little bit slippy there as well. It's 25 on these crossovers. Now there's something I want to do here as well. I actually missed something in the statics and all the AI. So I'm going to have a look at that as well. What we'll do now is we'll let the train stop. We're not going to open the door. We're just going to sit over here and watch the fantastic AI. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. I just love that scene. Just an amazing little bit of an end going on there. Just whilst before I opened the doors, I didn't quite actually look round last time. So there's a couple of bits in here as well. You got 142s, a Mark, got 3 in there as well. I think there's some on platform 5 I'd like to see as well. But there's also a 175 knocking about in there. And there was this is what I missed last time. There's a 57. So you got the 57, which is dragging down this one as well. So you got Alan Tracy, and there is also another. There we go. Strange reason I've got some missing textures going on there, which I don't know why, because I don't think the other pack had it. The other one had it over there. Double check. No, that one's appearing to be fine. So that's a bit weird. Very bizarre. Got the doors open. I don't think there's anything else coming. There is a Buxton to Blackpool. Oh, there's a couple more trains coming. Anyway. Excuse me. Right. A massive thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll put the link again in the description for the scenario and the route as well if you haven't downloaded it before. It's a nice little scenario as you just enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it there, or just had a little snippet through. Thank you for watching. Lovely scenario once again there, Jake Robertson. Happy days. Right. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe. You can catch us on Twitch TV /TraceHim_TV as well. Thursdays and Sundays for the streams. So do come and join us, usually on from 8:30 and up until like midnight, doing a selection of driving and route building bits and pieces. Usually Cumbrian Coast on the route building side, and then a couple of scenarios before to fill us through. Again, cheers for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now.